We'll go in there. Can we stay with you?
Sure. No, I live here.
Excuse me.
You live here. Is your house empty there? Because we'll just go make your bed.
Just go there. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll hook you up over there. So
Yeah,
don't
great.
worry. You're
We'll leave
all
you
good.
food in the fridge. It's all going to be great.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Why did we have to wait so long?
Well, the truth is that during the fun success of the first film, my very close friends knew, including John, that I was hiding a very secret thing, that I was trying to be a mom. And 7 years ago, I became a mom. So all these emotions that I didn't know how to write for the sequel suddenly came flooding at me. And on my daughter's first day of kindergarten, somebody said something that made me realize I'd never want my daughter to leave me. Another woman talked about her going away to college, and I went, what? And I was so shocked at how quickly that would happen that I realized I have turned into my own mother.
So just following up on that one. So you're going to be just as protective, you think?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
she's not going to be allowed to date?
Nope.
Unless it's a Greek person.
No, she's just not allowed to date, period. She always said, you know, they start talking in like second and third grade about who they're going to marry. I said, listen, you don't even think about marriage until you finish medical school, pay off your student loan, buy your parents a house, and then you can think about getting married.
So she's never going to get married.
That's fair enough.
So we see in the movie the constitution of marriage. It might not actually be something we all want to head towards it at this moment. Do you think society is changing a little bit the way how it's used to be?
I do. I mean, here in California, there's a lot of fights on who you're allowed to marry and who you're supposed to marry, and
Right.
things like that. I've never been married. I'm not sure I would. I'm not for or against it. I've never been parachuting. I'm not for or against it. It just has not happened in my life yet. What do you think?
That's an excellent way to put it. I truly believe that something happened to us with the first film, that people thought that we were sending a message that you have to get married and hopefully, you know, make babies. And I layered messages in this one that you do not. And it is a personal choice, because I really believe, number one, if you want to get married, it is your right. Any walk of life, it is your right to get married, but it's not for everybody.
I picked it up, and that's why I was saying it, because I really agree that society is going this way. You
Yeah.
know, it's okay.
It's okay.
But I mean, okay, so you've been 14 years in a relationship, you've been married for 23 years. So,
Yeah.
okay, what's the secret of a working relationship?
We cheat with each other. Keeps it fresh.
I know. I do have the secret, but
Yeah, what is it?
It's a secret. I can't tell you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
For my secret to work, everyone else has to fail.
And then it works?
Pardon?
And then it works?
And then it works, yes.
No, but I mean, if you would give advice to anybody, like if your best friend would get married now, let's say, in a Greek wedding or not in a Greek wedding, whatever, what advice would you give them?
I guess I would only advise them on whether to serve chicken or fish or steak at the wedding. But I wouldn't give them life advice, because every marriage is different.
I don't give advice either. I've been to weddings where I know this is not going to be a marriage in 2 years, but I'm not going to be the one to say anything about it. It's not my place.
Yeah. You can definitely tell those ones, huh?
If you were making a bad choice, I'm not going to be able to sway you. You're just going to hate me if I say anything.
My girlfriend stopped talking to me because on the night of her wedding, we all sat her down and said, listen, your fiance has been cheating on you for years. There's a list of women. One of them is here. And she got so angry at us and didn't talk to us and disinvited us from the wedding, fair enough. And then 3 years later, she called and said, okay, I'm out of that marriage. And we were friends again. But I still would do it again. I'm honest to the point of annoyance. I would tell people. So, I don't know, I guess we're different.
Not me.
No?
I'm going to play it safe. You find out yourself, sucker. You find out what everybody else knows. Good luck.
That's not very friendly.
Secret smile in the bridesmaid's face. I know why.
But that's not very friendly. What's the best advice you ever got from anybody? Might be for your career, for your life, for anything.
It's not advice, but it's a quote that I read that said, well-behaved women seldom make history. That really appeals to me, because I think you gotta make some noise to make a difference.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember my dad was a very smart man, a hard-working blue-collar man. a watchmaker, and a nuclear welder. But
And a good-looking guy too. John has sent me pictures of him. Fantastic.
handsome guy, but we like to watch TV together. And I remember we saw a very famous person on there. I believe it was an actor complaining about this and that. And I remember my dad said, "I wish I had his problems," and it registered to me that, yeah, we don't want to hear you complaining about your problems if you're a rich guy wearing a tux on TV.
Yeah.
And so I think I took that advice, and you will never hear me complain about anything now that I'm in the public eye on camera. My friends get an earful, but it's all peaches and cream on camera for me, being in the public eye. That's an important lesson I learned from
My
dad.
mom said that to me too one time, way before everyone had cell phones and their cameras. My mom used to say, you should live your life as if a video camera is on you at all times.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that good advice? She also told me this, there is no feeling of satisfaction that comes more than having a black tie dress in your closet and a moussaka in your freezer.
I like that word. Thank you so much, guys. Love